Welcome to the monthly update. I'm about to head off to chilly Victoria, leaving this awful Queensland winter behind and embrace a little bit of Victoria's winter. Apparently it snowed down in Ballarat this week, so I'm ready for that, I think. I think a wise outdoors person once said there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. So hopefully I've got good clothing. On what's been going on in the QORF world lately, Nature Play Queensland actually ran an awesome mud world in Mackay at the end of May, which is a big success. About 1,000 people turned up to frolic in the mud, I think is probably the right term. And it was great to see us taking that to Mackay. A big thanks to all the supporters, but also to our staff who did so much work to make that happen. And thanks to the scouts up there in Mackay who hosted the event. If anyone has an idea about hosting events like Mud World or other things that we're doing, please be in contact with us. There's plenty of opportunities there for everyone, and we'd love to get out and do more events like that. As you'll see in the newsletter, there's plenty of information. Visioning the outdoors, our competition closes on the 7th of June, so get your entries in. That is a hard closing date. At the same time, speaking of one door closes, another opens. Nominations for the Outdoors Queensland Awards will open on the 3rd of June. We've got an earlier opening and closing period this year for our nominations, so don't be caught out. Please check the information that's in the e-news, and get your nominations in as soon as you can. We want to have plenty of nominations for all the categories again this year, to celebrate the wonderful things that people are doing in the outdoors and the wonderful people who make up our world. If you know someone who should be celebrated, please think about nominating. We try to keep this nomination process as simple as possible, but we also want the judge's decision to be as difficult as possible, so we want the quality nominations that we always seem to get. We've got a couple of workshops coming up, an organisational development workshop in just a couple of weeks in June. Really would love to see plenty of people at that too. Beck Fox is kindly facilitating that for us, after Andrew Murray, who was facilitating it, has had some health issues, and we thank Andrew for his work he did for us last year in setting these up, and Beck's kindly agreed to run the sessions that are coming up, so there's still time to register for that. And the other big one that we've just announced is critical incident management workshops that we've just launched, and really get in quickly, register for those ones. There's a small fee associated with that, with a big member discount. We're doing that in conjunction with the Outdoor Educators Association of Queensland, the OEAQ, and it's another great opportunity to develop the capacity of the outdoor sector right across Queensland. Those workshops are going to be relevant for outdoor educators, but also for all the other people out there in our community who are outdoor providers. So we'd really like to see as many people at that one. And we're running those in Cairns as well as in Brisbane. So again, I've said it before, we're not just the SEQ Outdoor Rec Federation, we're the Queensland Outdoor Rec Federation. So we want to make sure we're broadening our footprint of the organisation about right across Queensland. Other big developments that's coming up shortly, hopefully will be the release of the Queensland Sport and Active Recreation Strategy. We've been involved in that development, and we're looking forward to the release of the strategy and what that means for QORF and more broadly what it means for the outdoor sector across the state as part of that whole world of sport and active recreation. That's about it from me. If you have any questions, any queries, even comments on what we're doing, please get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks very much, and see you soon.